2K Sports can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Nuggets, of course, will only go as far as their superstar, Nikola Jokic, takes them. Coach Mike Malone says, open up the dictionary, look up the word consistency. There'll be a picture of Nikola there. If you're a true student of the game, someone that loves the game and loves it being played the right way, then you appreciate it. Kevin?
I think we all appreciate him. What a terrific player. Great stuff, David. Thanks. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Allen in at the center. And for the Nuggets, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter at the 3. Tip-off goes to Denver. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
And such a young, exciting player for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Mobley. And it's off from three-point range. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got the first points up on the board here for the Nuggets. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, this Denver team, they've got so much. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and PJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Mobley misses.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Murray finds Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Allen left side. Over Jokic. Allen, that's good.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
The pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Garland. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy skilled at creating opportunities.
On the wing, Porter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and he comes up with the deuce.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Left side, Gordon. They get it back. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Porter. Great D that time from LeVert. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Cleveland, what's your take?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Bryant. Ish Smith is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Green. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Mobley against Jokic. Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mitchell passes to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Darius Garland. 1:15 left in the second quarter. And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Not going to go that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Here's Garland. Banked in off the glass. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. Denver passing it around. Count it.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count it. Good. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Passes it to Wade. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away.
10, the Cavaliers, 23.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro into the small forward.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 9 points.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Jackson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Smith subbed in for Murray. And then for Cleveland, Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Karis LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. 90 seconds now into the second half. Porter. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen left side. Here's Osman. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 16. Pass to Jackson. Now Green takes a 3. Kept alive.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
LeVert from outside. Traps in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith kicks to Green. There's the pass to Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Osman. Allen against Bryant. Over in the corner, Osman. Misses the 3. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith against Rubio. Smith the pass to Green. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
Rubio against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. Good. And so it's Cleveland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensive. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Jamal Murray. He's out there with Brown. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. It's Najee in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland leading by 10. One shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
And the first one at the line is good. Porter's checked in for Bruce Brown. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. 9-point game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
The Nuggets trail by 7. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Garland next for 2. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Off target from 3-point range. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Porter comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. That's a jump ball. Murray against Garland. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
His first personal foul. 13 fouls. Shooting for Cleveland.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak.
Evan Mobley, you've got to take your time, young man. You are in a big spot.
gets off his run, so he misses both.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Here's Brown. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
We know that Darius Garland believes exclusively in his ability to be the one to make this big shot right here.
Denver calls timeout. They're down by 2. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gordon to tie it up. And they'll get another chance. Brown kicks to Porter to take the lead. Off target from downtown. So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is